It's a time we had a chat, isn't it, guys? So, welcome back to the channel, guys, and yes, another Volvo video and a different Volvo once again. Excuse my voice, I'm absolutely full of a cold, but I'm here, I'm in the workshop and we're cracking on, we're warm, got the heating on, it's nice and toasty. And we're with a car that lives in the very cold environment anyway, so it seems only apt that we have this conversation right now, because she's not cold, but I am, and she's also suffering because of all my obsession with other cars. So let's have a chat and see what we can do. So this is my 1964 Volvo Amazon, known as Gloria to me and to a lot of you on the channel. This was the car I bought 4 years ago now. It appeared on my Facebook timeline as a 4 year ago purchase. A lot's changed in that 4 years, with cars, with life, everything's changed. But I get hold of it. And you all know why, because a Volvo Amazon is my childhood dream car. Now, I've done a lot of work to this car, and I've managed to achieve another Volvo Amazon, the estate, the one I always was looking for in the first place. So I actually have two, and they're both going to stay. Both going to be two different iterations of a car, and of the Volvo Amazon, and of a restoration. So we will get into that as the time goes. You have already seen the playlist that I've started on that car, and all your OG guys and girls will have seen the playlist on this car that started probably about 3 years ago now and then stopped very abruptly when I got on with other cars. So I thought it was best to do a chat. This is a bit of a talking video, but the people that really do want to see this car are going to understand why and hopefully be quite happy. So let's have a chat. This is the Volvo Amazon 1964. We've started it, we've done quite a lot of work, but really to see it properly, we need to spin it around, don't we? I've got a very empty, very dirty workshop. So let's spin her around, where she has not moved since this workshop has been a thing, from that corner. Let's spin her around and see what we can, let's see what it looks like on the other side. I can't remember what that side looks like. While I'm doing that, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out our merch, it's Christmas. So, you know, why don't you check out that? Christmas is fast approaching. While I spin this car around. It should be easy. I bought skates, it should be okay. Let's have a look. That's enough of that. People can't see this on camera, but this workshop goes this way. It slopes down into the field. This side's better. I like this side more. I don't think that tyre's going to hold any air for very long. I can actually feel it coming out. So, here she is, flipped, turned around. So you all know that I can't do hot works in here. I can't weld, grind, or do any of that now. Very frustrating. But we've got to work with what we've got, haven't we? The plan of this car is, now, this was the first one I got. And I have talked about it a little bit with Elsa, and I'll pop a picture in here now, the Amazon estate. I'll potentially use on this car as a bit of a parts car to get the estate done. As the estate's the rarer car, the estate's the car I kind of wanted a little bit more. So it's probably not the fair or right thing to do, is it? This car was here first. Now, a bit of a backstory on this car. If you haven't seen the episodes, go check out the playlist, by the way. There's a good chunk of videos there. 1964 car, was in a barn in Perth in Scotland since 1978, so it has not been on the road since then. Originally a Welsh registered car as well, so it's been a bit all over the place. believed to have had 6,000 miles from new on it. No, I don't think it actually has. There's various aspects of it that show that it probably is very low mileage, but then the engine, now we've stripped it, I don't think it is. But I don't care. I didn't buy it because it was low mileage. I don't really believe in that mileage on an old car, if it's been rebuilt or not, unless you can back it up, and there's no documentation to back it up. Took it with a pinch of salt, but the car itself was pretty cheap. It was complete. It was a nice little gift to myself at the time, and we've got it, and it's here, and it's the first one. Now, after a lot of thinking, some good friends, my girlfriend, have all kind of convinced me to be, this is like, it's just a good looking car. And the fact that I've done 60% of the welding already, in areas, I just hit the roof. In areas like that, like the horn in the wings, both cowl panels are done, floors repaired. All I've got to do now is the rear arches and the rear valance, and then we can prep it for paint. I'm a bit stupid really when it comes to cars. So I get giddy, I'll buy another one. I help a lot of people out as well, and I have helped a lot of people out throughout the years. I've continued to help good friends out, but I've helped a lot of people out that never got anything back for. So it took me away from the channel, it took me away from my own cars, and it's not going to happen anymore. That side looks really good. Look how good that side looks. I've got to do this car, and life passes by. So there's so many people that have commented saying that you should, when you're going to get a mini video out, when you're going to see this Volvo Amazon. Now, I'm a man, a normal man that has a full-time job, quite a busy job. I have a life. I want to spend time with other people at weekends. This is a hobby for me. It's a business, but it's a hobby at the same time. And if I'm hammering it and I'm battering it, I can't do it. And now I can't do work inside. I'm very, very much governed by the beautiful UK weather. So I am a bit stuck with that. So there's the excuses out. But there isn't an excuse for the fact that this car's been left. That's all on me, that's all my fault. And the more I look at it, the more I can't use it as a parts car really. It is too genuine, it is too nice, and it's too much of a beautiful shape to do that with it. So, let's get it finished bodywork wise, because of the weather and because of the situation in this unit, I can then do all the welding stuff on the minivan outside and also the estate outside, but indoors, we can be prepping this one for paint, can't we? See where I'm going? Got indoor and outdoor work then, more content for you guys. That to me seems like a very, very logical thing to do and a very exciting thing to do, because it means that I can get this car done pretty quickly in theory. Because I've already started it and I've already done a lot of it and I've already got all the panels for it. It came with the panels. So let's jibber jabber, and in the next episodes in this car we will get going with it. But let's just have a recap of where we got to with it. I will say, it does look a lot better on this side, doesn't it? It does look really better, much, yeah. I love the white wheels with the white car actually, it looks really good with the big red caps. So I think this car is primarily going to be a very, very standard car. Everyone likes the roof rack, a few people come to that, that's actually off a Classic Mini, but it would probably fit this car because it has got gutters and it does have adjustable brackets, so maybe it might live with the car, you never know, it actually does look quite good on it. So we'll go from there, but this car basically is pretty solid. They're a bolt-off thing and they're in the boot, we bought them, but it's all here. Do you know what I mean? It is all here. And that interior with a really good scrub up is really, really nice. And it's got to get done. Just look at that. So good. I forget this has got the little buffer reflectors on it, which I have a new set for, period collect ones to go on this car. I've collected so many bits for it. It's going to be a shame not to do it, but it is such a nice car, this. It is, I don't want to say it, a lot better than the other car. They're stored a little bit differently. The other car was already used as a parts car, hence why it doesn't have an engine in it. This car is full of, well, 2 wheels. One of these hold air, they might do, and all the panels. So it's all here, so there's no delay on that side of things. Love it. Look how that closes. I've got a modern car, which is always broken, and this thing's just better in every sense of the imagination. So the plan moving forward, it's on skates. These 2 tyres this side don't hold air at all. I mean, they're going to go down. I can hear that one going down already. So I might change them, but for the purposes of wheeling in and out of the workshop, It might be a bit easier because I can't use the skates to get in and out, but it is really nice with them in here. So where did we leave off with this? The cowl panels, which are the panels up in here, both of them are done. There's a floor repair, I think, on that side. This inner wing's all done. This front panel's repaired. That inner wing's cut out and ready to go. There's a Bluetooth one in there installed at the moment, but that's ready to go. That can go in. That's the first job. 2 little holes in the battery tray. Front end's done. Nothing to do at the moment that I know of all the way up to here. It is actually really good. I think there's a bit of a problem with the sill that side, but we have got a sill to put into it. This is all filler, but we got them. And I think the rear arches are actually okay on this. So we can actually get on with this car. And my argument is, if I can get a couple of weekends welding on it, it can come inside and be painted, like I say, and we can really get, you know, the exterior strips, the interior out. Interior is going to get, like, hopefully a really, really nice clean, which I'll try and bring you in on the updates of that. And kind of show you just how really vibrant that red is, and it'd be really nice to have that as a bit of an incentive to put back in as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting to that point where you're cleaning bits up to put stuff back on. So like I say, I'm collecting bits for this car all the time, always have been. So in my head, I don't know why I made such a stupid decision in my head to break this one up to do that car. I'm glad I haven't gone through with it, because this is a good car. So what do you all think? Stupid idea, better idea, or not? You're probably all wondering how I've jumped about with so many different projects over the last few years, but that is purely because life has been an absolute roller coaster, and I've enjoyed mucking around with so many different cars. The time has come to actually get some of these done, because I just want to drive them, and I want to then get other projects for the channel for you guys, but I really do need to get rid of my backlog. It's a nice thing to have, a backlog of projects. However, it's a bit frustrating when all you want to do is drive them. So, Gloria. Yeah! Big bonnet. Shall we get on with her? I think we should. So between this and the minivan, that is going to be my projects. Matt has got his little Volvo on the go. The big cars. Volvo on the go, and he's got a Mini as well, which you'll hopefully see again soon. And Jackman has got his Volvo, which has had an interesting update, as you probably know already. And he obviously has his Amazon as well. So there is plenty of Volvo content coming. Me, I'll carry the Mini flag. I'll be flying that all the time with the minivan, working closely with Minimine to get some panels sorted hopefully soon. And that'll be the main mini content for you guys. So bear with me. There's a bit of something for everyone. But I think I've just had a bit of a shuffle in my life to go that, oh God, it looks so good this way around as well. It's like, it looks so much better not there. We're going to get on with this car. I'm going to start talking. But yeah, this is a talking video, so subscribe. I'll catch you next one.